So let me just kind of go back over those. Number one is use their channeled blade. Number two, treat every intubation as though it's going to be a difficult intubation. Preload your tube, preload your bougie. Hold the blade low and light. Do not try to use the King Vision as a direct laryngoscope. Don't try to lift up and out. Remember, it's designed to rotate around the structures, not lift the structures. Start with a midline insertion. Put just the tip of the blade into the oropharynx so that you can see what kind of muck is lying in wait for you down in the oropharynx. Then walk the tip of the blade down and around the tongue, keeping the tip of the blade out of the posterior pharynx where that muck is. Suction early, often, and continuously. Make sure the tip of the suction catheter is distal or is always in view of the camera, because that way you know that it's distal to the camera. If there is a continuous source of fluid or muck, make sure that you just hub your suction catheter deep into the esophagus or deep into the oropharynx so that you're acting like an OG tube. Make sure that you get the view, and what I mean by that is make sure you have a great view of the epiglottis. I would recommend you don't try to pass the tube if you can't see that epiglottis, if you can't see that view. If the tube is going off to the side, rotate the tube a little bit to pass it through the cords. Remind yourself, if you're getting a great view of the cords but the tube won't pass, you're probably too deep. Back up a little bit. Remember that you can, if you can't get the entire device into the oropharynx, to make that turn, decapitate it, put the blade in, recapitate it, and if you ever have a problem with the view on the camera, reboot it. Turn it off, reset it, turn it back on. So those are our key tips to success with the King Vision video laryngoscope. Gina, I hope this works well for you, and I hope that this is useful. Thank y'all.